Good day everyone! My name is Rama Sherlyn Mayu from Bachelor of Science in Criminology, Section 4 Eco. For today's video, I will discuss the Presidential Degree number 979. The title of environmental law is Presidential Degree number 979, otherwise known as the Marine Pollution Decree of 1976. This law was approved by the former President 9, the Philippines Ferdinand E. Marcos on August 18, 1976, providing for the revision of Presidential Decree number 600 governing marine pollution. The purpose is to prevent, mitigate, or eliminate the increased damage of marine resource as result of pollution. In Section 2, it is hereby declare a national policy to prevent and control the pollution of seas by the dumping of waste and other matter which create hazard to human health and harm living resource and marine life, damage amenities, or interfere with the illegitimate uses of the sea within the territorial jurisdiction of the Philippines. Punishable act or elements or requisites Section 4, prohibited acts, except in cases of emergency, imperiling life or property, or unavoidable accident, collision, or stranding, or in any cases which constitute danger of human life or property, or a real threat to vessels, aircrafts, platforms, or other man-made structure, or if dumping appears to be the only way of averting the threat, and if there is probability that the damage consequent upon such dumping will be less than would otherwise occur, and except as otherwise permitted by regulation prescribed by the National Pollution Control Commission or the Philippine Coast Guard, it shall be unlawful for any person to: first is discharge, dump, or suffer permit to discharge of oil, noxious gases, and liquid substance and other harmful substances from out of any ship, vessel, barge, or any other floating crafts or other man-made structure at sea by any method, means, of manner, into or upon the territorial and inland navigable water of the Philippines. The second is throw or discharge or deposit, dump, or cause, suffer, or procure to be thrown or discharged or deposited either from or out of any ship, barge, of other floating crafts of vessel of any kind of from the shore, wharf, manufacturing establishment, or mill of any kind, any refuse matter of any kind or description whatever other than the flowing from street and sewers and passing therefrom in any liquid state into tributary or of any navigable water from which the same shall float be washed into such navigable water. And the last is deposit or cause, suffer, or procedure to be deposited material or any kind in any place on the bank of any navigable water on any or on the bank of any water where the same shall be liable to be washed into such navigable water either by ordinary or high tides, by the storm or floods, or otherwise whereby navigation shall may be impeded or obstructed or increase the level of pollution such as water. Then last is the punishment. In Section 7, penalties for violation. Any person who violated Section 4 of this degree or any regulation prescribed in pursuant thereof shall be liable for fine or not less than 200 pesos nor more than 10,000 pesos, or by imprisonment of not less than 30 days or not more than 1 year of both, such as fine, imprisonment for each offense without prejudice to the civil liability of the offender in accordance with existing laws. Any vessels from which oil or other harmful substance are discharged in violation of Section 4 or any regulation prescribed in pursuant thereof shall be liable for the penalty of fine specified in this section, and clearance of such vessels from the port of the Philippines may be withheld until the fine is paid. In addition to the penalties above prescribed, the Philippine Coast Guard shall provide in its rules and regulations such as reasonable administrative penalties as may be necessary for the effective implementation of this decree. That's all for today's video. Thank you everyone.